Pumping one leg standing side is an intermediate exercise. We perform 10 repetitions. The goal of the exercise is to strengthen the muscles of the hips and thighs, specifically the inner thighs, and to provide a stretch for the hip and external rotation. This is a great exercise to improve leg alignment and balance. It's a good choice for students who are a little bit weaker and need to develop their balance once they've mastered front leg standing pumping. It's also a great choice for students with one-sided imbalances, with one leg that may be stronger than the other. It's great for posture and athletes who play lateral sports. The setup for the exercise is 2 top springs. The student will stand next to the chair in Pilates stance. Their base foot should be just a few inches out from where the wood meets the floor. The inside leg comes up and onto the pedal in Pilates stance, and their inside arm reaches forward to the alignment pole. As they stand tall, they lift out of the base hip so the base hip is over the bottom ankle. The initiation for this exercise occurs at the powerhouse, specifically the inner thighs and the seat. The gross movement pattern is to press the pedal down by pulling the inner thighs together and to control the pedal up, maintaining the alignment of the hip, the knee, and the ankle. The movement occurs at the hip joint. Everything else in the posture should remain still. Precision points include remaining lifted out of the standing hip so that while the pumping happens, the pelvis is not moving and the posture remains still and lengthened. In the pumping leg, the hip, the knee, and the ankle should remain in alignment, as if you're drawing the inner thighs and sits bones together at the bottom. As the leg comes up, the inside hip stays reaching down, so the leg will rotate and press back into the socket on the way up, rather than the pelvis hiking. Common errors include losing your posture. So whatever your students' bad habits are with their standing, we're most likely to see it here. They may also shift their hip to the side to try to get a little bit of weight off the pedal to make it easier to pump. The student needs to stay in slightly to the pedal with weight over the pedal as well as the standing leg. Additionally, you may see students' knees roll forward or then press their heel forward to try and maintain this even turnout. Sometimes at the bottom of the pedal, students' pelvises will rotate towards the pedal if they're a little tighter. So remember to focus on a square box and an even hip, knee, and ankle alignment performed throughout the pump. The rhythm for this is controlled with a slight accent on the up. Press the pedal down and resist it up. Press down and get taller, resist and come up. Let's look at this in real time. Stand in Pilates stance, about 6 inches out from where the pedal would touch the floor. Lift the inside ball of foot up to the pedal and place your hand on the pole. Lift up out of your standing leg, stand tall, and press your inside sits bone down to the ground. Pull the pedal down from your inner thighs and resist to lift. Press down and resist to lift. Keep your heel lined up with your sits bone and resist up. Press and get taller and resist. Last time down and control it to the top. Good places to touch and spot this exercise would be to again keep your foot on the pedal if the student is new in this exercise, so you can ensure their safety. Once they're in control, you can use a moving away from touch if they're falling out over their standing leg, simply by standing close to your student or by placing a hand next to their hip. If you need to assist with the leg that's on the pedal, come behind your student and you can either stabilize the pelvis here, helping lengthen the inside hip down as their leg comes up, or you can use a little guiding touch to assist or help align their heel. Signs of readiness for this exercise are pumping one leg standing front. For building blocks, we can reduce the spring setting to one top and one bottom spring or make the range of motion smaller. Step down, please. If your student's tight, you may need to use a modified setup where they would stand farther back and then place their foot all the way at the front of the pedal, allowing the foot to be in front of the hip. As they increase flexibility and advance, the leg will move back, so it's more to the side, requiring more flexibility from the hip. We would advance this exercise by performing it on a low chair and removing the hands for balance. If you're on the high chair and you wish to advance it, the student can place their hand behind their head to increase difficulty or even perform in a releved position.